What's going on, guys? So today I'm sharing my latest trade. I had traded a couple very nice high-end knives for silver. This is basically what the trade was. This were bonus deals to kind of sweeten the pot a little bit to get, specific knives. But this is the focus of the video. This is my first kilo bar. And this thing is just treasure. That's what it is. It's treasure. It's really nice to be able to handle something like this. I don't know. I can't express it because I know some people just wouldn't care. This might as well be a stainless steel bar or a hunk of aluminum. They just wouldn't care at all. But to me, this is like the end of Goonies when they find the ship and all the gold coins. This is real modern treasure. But it's a big hobby of mine, and it's obviously an investment. This is why I like silver so much. But yeah, this is my first kilo bar. I'm an American guy, so the word kilo is a little foreign to me. I have to admit, and this is shameful because I am an American, but the metric system just makes way more sense. But we don't use it. We were too good for it way back in the day, so we came up with our own crap, which is more confusing. So if you're not familiar, a kilo is 1,000 grams. 1,000 grams is just a hair over 32 troy ounces. So very, very cool piece. This one is the Wall Street Mint, all right, which is a branding under the Scottsdale Silver company. But really, really beautiful bar here. A big old chunk. We see we have a serial number on the bottom. So this is number 5,972. I know some guys who get multiples, they like to try to have consecutive numbers, but that's, I would imagine, pretty impossible to randomly find someone who has one that matches yours. But anyway, we have the Scottsdale Silver logo here. The little diamonds, all right? Apparently the story behind this was made sometime after 9/11, and it was all about, staying strong and, and investing and the diamond hands, that whole thing, right? Wall Street Mint obviously is the branding here, all right? 1 kilo, 0.999 fine silver, all right? And I forget exactly what this means. In fact, we can Google it real quick. Some kind of Latin saying on top, probably very similar to the staying strong and whatnot. But it is Latin for, all right, so here we go. It is Latin. It translates to English as, let us live since we must die, all right? It says a quote attributed to the philosopher Seneca. This Latin phrase means, let us live since we must die. Life is short, basically, so we might as well enjoy it while we can, in the way of silver, I suppose. But anyway, super, super cool bar. Obviously has, physical value for silver at all times, but of course carries a little bit of a premium for the collectors. It is interesting because I've had a 100 troy ounce bar before, which was massive and super heavy. You guys saw a video on that. And I had sold that back when silver was $25 an ounce. I had purchased that bar when it was $15 an ounce, so I was very happy with my investment there. But I do miss having a big old chunk of silver. This is kind of a middle ground. I really think these kilo bars are actually really cool. I'd love to have, well, truth be told, I'd love to have 50 of these things, but I probably never will. But I'll certainly have interest in the future getting more kilo bars. I do like the shape, all right, because, it feels like substantial. This could be really skinny and long. It could be even bigger and flatter, but I just like that it has some chunk to it, but still has, width. It's a big old hunk of pure silver. If you're a silver buff, it doesn't get better than this unless the bar's bigger, or maybe cooler, or maybe if you're into coins, who knows. I just think it's really nice, but I've been so used to, when I first started getting silver, the 1 ounce rounds, 1 ounce bars. Then I got into the 10 ounce, and then the weird increments, the 5s and 2s and 3s and things like that. And then I jumped right to the 100, figuring, okay, it's just a big old chunk. It's a big chunk of money. So if I ever need to sell it, I can make money. And that's what I did, but of course I miss it. I really do miss the big old hunk of metal there. So this is certainly fulfilling that for me at the moment. I think it's just super cool. So again, to sweeten the deal and to get these specific knives that the gentleman who I traded with wanted, he threw in these two things. We have a sterling silver ring, which is really nice. It has a hammered side that's polished, just 925. And this one, it's a much smaller ring. It's not gonna fit me, so I have to see if it will fit Christina. But if not, it'll fit someone in the future. Just kind of very simple. And then he threw in a knife because he knows I love my knives. So this is made by Nemesis Knives. Is the Hellion. And this is a teeny tiny, very, very lightweight neck knife. I just had this on before. I'll put it back in the package here to make a video. simple ball and chain necklace, but it's hard to express just how small and light this thing is. I mean, I'm used to so many different knives. Today I happen to be carrying my Azula, and I think that's a small knife compared to some neck knives I've carried, but this thing just disappears. So if you've ever wanted to get into neck knives, I always recommend the first one to try is the classic CRKT Minimalist, just because they're cheap, they're affordable, there's a bunch of blade shapes, and it's lightweight and small, because I think it's intimidating if you start off the first time and have a huge neck knife. But anyway, if you like the idea of it, but you don't want something super big, I mean, this thing is awesome. This is in, I think, a 9 CR13, and is it on here? No, it's not on there. Might be marked on the blade here. It is. It's on the blade. So it's not going to, blow your socks off as far as, steel performance or edge retention or anything. Right there, 9 CR13 MOV. I could zoom in further. There it is, nice and clear. You can see made in China. But I've always liked Nemesis knives. They actually make very high quality stuff. This just happens to be one of their more affordable little trinkets, this teeny tiny little knife. But obviously there's no scales or anything, but the blade shape is very nice. You can get a decent grip on this. There's a little jimping there. And it's super thin, so it's nice and sharp. So yeah, I thought that was a cool little bonus. So that's it for this one. Just wanted to share this beauty. This is actually going off to a different location. I have some different plans in the future as far as silver, and now particularly because I'm getting into gold. Still focused very much on gold right now, but any opportunity to trade for silver is always a good thing. I'm trying to meet certain little goals I have, by the next probably 3 to 5 years. But I'm also just mixing things up. I'm moving things, considering, bank deposit boxes and other ideas that I probably won't even discuss on camera for obvious reasons, where I'm actually storing this type of stuff. But anyway, this is just the recent pickup. I figured I'd share it for all the silver bugs out there. Just super, super cool. I mean, it's real treasure. It's amazing. I can't express how awesome it is. I mean, I'm a total geek and nerd when it comes to stuff like this. I know some people just would not care. They'd rather have, Xbox credits, or new sneakers or something, or a new knife. Most of you guys probably rather have a new knife than this old hunk of metal, but this is just special. It's special to me. So anyway, that was a very cool, very exciting trade. Just wanted to share with you guys. So that's it for now. Let me know in the comment section if you're into collecting metals. Right now my focus really is gold, just because I don't have much of it, and I want to start accumulating a little percentage of gold. But I would like to eventually get just a little hunk of platinum and a little hunk of palladium, just to say I have it. Ideally it'd be an ounce of each, but that's thousands of dollars. So I don't think that'll happen right now. Like, I was looking at palladium rounds. There's actually a really good deal on sale, but it was like $2,200 or $2,300, something like that. I forget. But if and when it ever happens, I'll probably end up starting with just a 10 ounce, 1/10 ounce little coin or something. We'll see. I share this stuff for you guys, so if I ever get into platinum, palladium, you'll probably end up seeing it. If I ever get any, cool silver or cool gold, I'll probably share that with you as well, because that's what I do. I share my hobbies on here. So anyway, let me know down in the comment section, are you into metals outside of S35VN and D2 and all the rest of the blades deals that we love? Do you guys collect precious metals? I'd love to hear about it. You don't have to tell me all about it's private, obviously. It's like telling me how much money you have in your bank account. It's kind of private. You don't tell me how much you have, but let me know if there's something specific that you collect. I was talking to someone, I want to say like a month ago or so, and they only collected silver bars. That was it. And I was talking about coins and premiums and stuff. They're like, nope, I just like silver bars, not even like big bullion bars, just art bars. That's it. 1 ounce art bars. They have all kinds of stuff. Every character you could think of, all the comic book characters over the years, and the Disney characters, and holidays, and all that kind of stuff. That's their thing. And I thought it was cool that they had such a specific collection. You know what I mean? I find the same with knives or Zippos. There's some people that they're so focused on one particular aspect of a hobby. And I admire that. I think it's really neat. I really do. But I have too much interest in everything to be so specific. You know what I mean? It's hard even with knives, just collecting specific type of knives, because I like them all. I want them all. They're all cool to me. But anyway, just kind of curious if there are specific types of precious metals you guys collect. And let me know, anyone out there, if you happen to own palladium or platinum. it's seldom talked about. Obviously, silver and gold are the big ones. I say gold is probably the biggest nationwide. If you talk to people, maybe you find someone, you know, you see gold. We buy gold signs everywhere. Then second, I would say is silver. You know, there's a lot of silver bugs and stuff, but you don't see that in public too much. At least people that say, hey, I buy silver. But I never see anything about platinum and palladium. And like I said, rarely is it talked about, even in the precious metals community. Silver is such a focus and gold is like number 2. But anyway, that's all. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.